media at Handmade Festival, and we are now joined by Fizzy Blood. Hello, how are you today?
Hey.
We're good.
Yeah, we're good.
How's Handmade going so far?
Great.
Very relaxed. We've had a chance to check out the food area, and we are very impressed.
It's good.
The stage is great, a lot of room to run around, and it's just a nice atmosphere here.
Yeah, it's
We're
been
loving
like
it.
it's been like a spa day compared to the week we've had, hasn't it?
In comparison,
Yeah.
yeah.
Have you had chance to catch any of the bands playing Handmade this year?
No.
Unfortunately not, and we're not going to either, because we've got to drive to Holyhead tonight because we're going to play a show in Dublin tomorrow with While She Sleeps on tour. Catchers. You know.
But, Paul's watching Dead now actually because he really wanted to see him.
And because he's just lazy.
Yeah.
So because you are currently on tour with While She Sleeps, how did the crowd compare at Handmade?
It's been, I mean, there was a couple of guys down the front that I saw singing the words, which was nice.
Words,
yeah. But in comparison to that kind of crowd, I mean,
it's definitely different.
Not too different, I would.
Well, it's if comparison to last night when things went wrong, the crowd's reaction was a lot warmer tonight when we had a technical issue. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, we've had
people were actually there to watch us play rather than.
What went wrong?
Literally,
the last song last night, there's a shouty bit right at the end, and my guitar stopped working the last song, so I thought, I'm at a metal gig, so I'm just gonna play up to this, and so I just went full idiot mode, and I ripped the mic out the stand, thinking it was still plugged in, and I was stood foot on the monitor and the XLR wasn't plugged in, so I was singing into a brick for about 30 seconds, and as soon as I saw it, I've never been more embarrassed in my entire life.
But then, whereas tonight, it was all right, because it was when you're a support band, you're kind of it's like a fight. You got to fight the crowd to get them on your side, because they're there to see the headline band, and everyone knows it, and it's a cool challenge, because when you do get them on your side, it's really rewarding. But then, whereas tonight, it was people had actually turned up to watch us play. They were just there. So it's kind of a bit warmer, I'd say, definitely.
It's still been good with the reception.
Oh yeah, it's still been amazing, but it was just it felt like it was we got the crowd on our side a bit quicker, because we didn't have to kind of come on, we're not a metal band, but come on.
Have you played a lot of festivals before? And
yeah, we've played a fair few. We've played festivals in America, we played festivals in South Korea, we played festivals in Germany, and loads in the UK, smaller ones. We're doing some bigger ones this year again. I think we're making tracks, making some good tracks.
Yeah, we're kind of hitting the festival circuit a bit more this year.
Yeah.
Kind of missed it the last few years with just when our releases and stuff were coming out, which is a bit frustrating.
We had a plan for this year, and so far so good, I'd say. Basically, we've got a festival appearance every week until the end of July after this tour, so it's good.
Exciting.
Yeah.
Mm. So I'm going to ask you about your name of the band, because Fizzy Blood isn't something that you see knocking around every day. How did that come about?
We've had a few people's interpretations. They come up to us and it's just completely wrong. It's really simple. What it is me and Paul, when we decided we wanted to form the band and kind of continue music, because we've been playing music together for years and years and years. There's this band that we both really kind of took a lot of inspiration from, called Reuben, that were active in the 2000s, and they didn't really get much success, but their songs to me and Paul are kind of why we play the music we play. And the singer of that band started a solo career in 2013, and his first single from his first album, when he announced that he was returning to playing live music, was called Fizzy Blood, and we're just that sounds like a really cool band name. So let's just use that. And we're sound, okay, sorted, let's move on to trying to write some competent music.
Yeah. But then, in interviews past that, we've kind of tried to give different answers.
Yeah, well, we've learned, by people asking us that question, that it's another kind of term for, when divers get the bends, they get oxygenated blood when they surface too quickly. Apparently that's Fizzy Blood is a slang term for that.
What was the interviewer say the other day?
Well, they just thought we got interviewed and they're just Fizzy Blood, is that pins and needles?
That was before they called us the wrong band name.
Yeah.
Oh was like, wow.
Yeah, it's not Pins and Needles.
No.
It's either the Bends or Jamie Lemon's song. Yeah, I forgot to mention it's Jamie Lemon's song, Fizzy Blood.
Jamie Lemon.
So like, what would be your dream like venue to play? Like, if you're gonna play one venue like ever, like what would it have to be?
Broodnell Social Club. no. Well,
I don't know.
Yeah,
That's a really hard question because I like different.
I'd like to play Coco.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
We've played Coco before, and I'd love to go back there now.
Do it properly.
We went there when we were a band, and it was too early. And I'd love to go back there now and play a gig there with the quality
we've got now.
Well,
we're a different
I say
band.
quality.
We're up, yeah.
Yeah.
What we can do now is better than what we could do then. It's
That's
really
it.
neat.
That's the one.
Yeah.
We're gonna have a bit of a quick fire round now as well.
Okay, right.
So like quick one-word answers.
So you, me, you.
Yeah, right.
Pineapple on pizza, yes or no?
No.
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 It's just him. I'm not saying anything. I'm the next question.
All right.
This is my interview now.
This is my interview now.
Who in the band takes the longest to get ready?
Paul.
And tea or coffee?
Coffee.
And finally, who has the best hair?
Me.
Kieran.
Me. Kieran probably. Yeah. It's the worst hair, but that makes it the best.
Yeah, man.
That's fair enough. So thank you so much for joining us, and I hope you enjoy the rest of Handmade.
I hope you
Yeah.
do as well.
With while she sleeps.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Have a nice
Nice
day.
one.